This man said, conversation, I'll tell you why I don't want to have a conversation. It takes place in real time and you can't control what you're going to say. But that's exactly why you want to have a conversation. And actually, it's when people are vulnerable and hesitate that they often reveal the true parts of themselves.
Turkle is one of our preeminent thinkers on the ways technology impacts our lives. From her work at MIT to books like Alone Together and Reclaiming Conversation, she's showing us how to make more meaningful human connections and how to embrace, not fear, the risks and rewards of true companionship and intimacy.
In 1976, it was just the beginning of the personal computer movement, and I saw how people related to their personal computers, and I was hooked. I wanted to study this computer culture as it became part of our sense of who we were. I think I saw that we were going to be living in a world of virtuality, and that I saw very clearly. I didn't see one thing that was very important. I didn't see until the mid-90s that we would have this technology always on and always on us. You see at a stop sign, people take out their phones and start texting. At a supermarket line, and don't want a moment without stimulation. I'm a major technology user and lover. And I think that the danger is that we use technology for things where we know we need to have a conversation, but the technology is right there, and we use it anyway because it's easy, and we pay a price. We pay a price because we hurt people's feelings. We pay a price because we're misunderstood. You don't communicate what you really meant to say. That's what technology does. It makes us forget what we know about life, that when it comes to certain things, we really need people. What has been most striking is how difficult it is for us to give each other full attention when we have our devices, and how much we're losing out. Two things happen if you put your phone on the table during lunch. The conversation turns to trivial things, and the two partners in the lunch conversation feel less empathy with each other, less of a sense of connection with each other. It's in face-to-face conversation. It's in looking at people's eyes, their faces, their body language, their posture, their tone of voice. That's where empathy is born and intimacy is born, and where, let's say, children learn how to read a face, read a body, read voice, skills that will put them in good stead for relationship all the rest of their life. I think what we need to do is just kind of pay more attention. That if you see technology eroding what you know to be a human truth about your relationship with your kids or your love or your friends, look at it more carefully and say, well, let me put technology in its place. I found it useful to just have a place to put them when I came into the house so that my house didn't feel kind of overrun with all the bits and pieces of buzzing things. It's very important not to sleep with your phone. I use an old-fashioned alarm clock that my grandmother gave me that has wonderful personal memories instead of just bringing my phone into the bedroom. I observe the discipline of not taking my phone when I'm going on a walk, when I'm going to the store, when I'm out to dinner with friends. Those are device-free times. We're in control of how to accept our vulnerability to this technology and use our wisdom to not use it when we really need to be with each other.